sensors in your body, in your eye, and your sensors, and then they control your brain with fear. And there you go. You go. If an alien jumps on you, you grab it. They have particle. They have particles. They have energies. They can make it feel like they can have a person like drones, like this. I like how drones create images, like Jesus or something. They use particles to create. Like this is why people are. This is how why they act like gods, because they can be anyone. So, uh, okay, so they have drones, right? Okay, so the drones are doing this. So the particles are doing this. So they have particles and energy, nano dust or whatever it is, whatever kind of energy they're using, and they can create an alien body, put the image of graphics right in your eyeball that's already in your eye, and create an actual experience that seems like a person. And when you look at the drones, then you understand the concept. You understand the concept of how they could take particles and why they're going or throwing voodoo so much. Because everything works on the particles too, gas and voodoo and witchcraft. Nanotechnology, nano dust, they call smart dust, and it's programmable, or it's transmitting voices, audio, video. It's transmitting it back and forth. It's able to go into your body, your skin, and it carries voices to you. It could agitate you and make you cuss, and then all the witches and Peter and them, they'd be like, ha 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 ha, look at their cussing, ha ha ha, look at their mad, ha ha, yeah, look at we're gods over them, ha ha, and that's all they do every day. They'd be doing military witchcraft with the military against whoever's targeted, and then they just laugh. They just sit there laughing. Look at, he's cussing and cursing the devil. It's us. Ha ha ha. He thinks it's the devil. Let's go get his ass. He's a false prophet. There's Christians rebuking the devil, and it's really military technology pissing you off. It's not even really the devil. And it's these people with the devil. But either way, I guess you could rebuke the devil. And so they can move energy, they can create some kind of shape and make you feel a person, make you feel energy. And if they could smell you while you're just laying there, they could crunch your body like the submarine. So they're doing that, and they're doing this, the submarine. It crunches like a water bottle or like a aluminum can. So they have air pressure. They're able to control air pressure and just crunch your ass, really. And this is what they're boasting in. That they could just crunch your ass if they want to. You know? This is what they're boasting in right now. Don't you know we could just crunch your ass like the submarine? Well, glory to God. But God is God, and we don't bow down to no man. But yeah, but don't you understand that? Like what Jesus told Pontius Pilate, you got no authority. Whatever's on earth is God. God is doing something. Don't you know we could just crunch your ass? You don't got no authority. God is in charge. And you're gonna crunch a Christian, then you're gonna pay for that and go to hell for that. So they're able to crunch you, they're able to crunch and smelt the body and smelt the back, and they're able to crunch people and break your neck and back and snap, rip your head off. And there's no trace of anything. There's no trace. It's like a free kill. Like they can just kill at will wirelessly, and not to mention little drones and nanobots or nanotechnology, to create this, and then they put it on here. Then they put this on here and say they could create an alien to do it. So there could be a Project Bluebeam on the next level that includes actual sensors in your body feeling it, or you could actually feel it if they're putting particles or using air or gas, using some kind of chemistry to form a body, and then have you experience some kind of attack of a body of something, and then in your eye, everyone's already implanted. Then you see this in front of you. Then you're gonna scream, ah! And you're gonna call the television news. There was an alien in my house. He tried to rape me. And then they're gonna say, Adam's a false prophet. What the heck did I do? And the military is gonna be doing this. So the military is gonna be doing all this stuff and saying, Adam said there's no alien. And I'm trying to find Jason line. I think I blocked him because he pissed me off, but they messed up my block list, and now I'm trying to find it and stuff. So, what's this thing called? Look at, we could make the bottle cap float. I'm gonna put some batteries right here, and it's gonna send it floating. So why are you fighting over oil then? Yeah, we could just make it float, but why are you fighting over oil then? And where's our flying cars at? Where's our flying cars, dude? Where's our spaceships at? Nobody gives a shit about your batteries, dude, because we don't got that. Nobody cares. We don't got no spaceships. Nobody cares about your batteries and your bottle cap, because we don't have that. So keep it to yourself. You're going to burn in hell, Freemasons. Let's see what's next. Yeah, they want to make a battle cap float, but you can't give us no fucking cars. Ridiculous. It's ridiculous, right? Let me see. What they say. Are there any floating cars? It says they would have to use like metal tracks or something, magnet tracks or something like that. It says they don't have it. Magnetic levitations. Now they're going to say they're God of Ezekiel chapter 1. Look at the wheels. Look at the round wheels. Look at, it's the throne of God. And everyone's a blasphemer. as soon as they start opening the air highway. Look at, it's God in a flying throne. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's already 2026. You're supposed to come out with that in 2015, according to Back to the Future movie Part 2. Back to the Future movie Part 2. That was 2015. Air highways and all that stuff. And you're late. Number one, you're late. Number two, you're blasphemers. This is not heaven, and you're not God. So there's nothing wrong with having flying cars, but you're late. And you can't say you're God. Okay, so don't do that. Okay? Give us our flying cars. Alright? Give it. Okay? Stop being stingy. And don't be blaspheming, saying that you're God. Okay? You're not God of Ezekiel. Alright? Honestly, I wouldn't use it. Because when a part breaks, it's a long way down. You know, if we're going to be flying however high in the sky, hundreds of feet in the sky, and a part fails, and they say, oh, we're going to have to recall that. Too late, he's dead. You killed him. Yeah. They got pre-orders. They said they got pre-orders.
5, and they have already received more than
$750 million in pre-orders. I'm good. I wouldn't put my soul on that. And or you can't even drive it. Where can you drive it at? There's no air highways. What if you get hit by a drone? Or what if national security shoots you down? What if the Defense Department blows you out the sky? What if you get mistaken for a UFO? You know? Where can you drive it at, really? And are you willing to put your life in someone else's invention? Supposedly, so-called. Are you willing to put your life in that thing? You know? And however high it goes, or can you even use it on the regular street? Is the street legal? You know? Or can you drive it at? And we got another one. It has propellers, rotors, and baby, you ever got your cell phone? Whoops. Ooh, my head. Look at this shit. They expect you to come in the driveway. The kids playing basketball. Ooh, cut them in half. Look at this stuff. It's ridiculous. You're gonna be pulling up in the driveway. Daddy's home from work. Ah. Daddy's home. Ah. Look at this stuff. You got rollers everywhere. That's the Nike car. The sword. It's ridiculous. Look at that. You could kill 4 people at a time with that thing. You're gonna plow through the crowd. So that's another thing. So with all these people plowing through the crowd of people, we're going to the protest. We'll be right back. The Christians gonna take that to the abortion clinic. The Nazis gonna take that to the minorities. The anti people are gonna protest the protests. They're gonna plow right into there. Ooh, that's why they call it the Aleph. I don't know what this one's called, but somebody goes on one of the names. Plowing through people. The XA Aleph. Ping, ping, pong. Ping, ping, pong. Cut the head off and shoot it around the street like a ping pong ball. Ooh, I'm a flying car. Ooh. Oh, there's one down there. This hovering wheels one, and then this one with the rotors, and then a hovering Tesla, and all this stuff. You can't even put your family in that thing. It says it carries 2 people. Sorry, kids, we're going out. Oh, you always leave us at home. When do I get a flight? It carries. One of the challenges is it only carries 2 people. Only 2 passengers allowed in this, but it could kill 4. It only carries 2 people. It only carries 2 people, but kills. It only carries 2 people, but can kill 4. Stand back, children, before it cuts your head off. They're gonna make it. Next thing you know, you're gonna bow down and worship it. I wouldn't doubt if they're already bowing down, worshiping machines already. I wouldn't doubt if they're bowing down to Jack in the Box and McDonald's. I wouldn't doubt if they're bowing down to the front of the police station and the fire department. I wouldn't doubt if they're bowing down in front of the freaking White House. I wouldn't doubt if they're bowing down all over the freaking America in the last 10 years. I would not doubt it if people were sitting in front of Chipotle praying to Chipotle false god for a burrito. Woo. I wouldn't doubt it. If people gotta pray to these things. It's so weird, y'all. People lost their marbles. It's not a god, it's just a machine, dude. People made that. That's ridiculous. Come on, let's get out of here. Come on. Let's get out of here. Come on. Carries 2 people. Couple miles. I can carry you to Winchell's, buy some donuts. We can take you to the gas station. For what? We're in a flying car. They're gonna take you to they're gonna drop you off at church where you can't land it. You're gonna behead the Christians. Ooh. They're gonna land in the church parking lot. Whoopsh, whoopsh, whoopsh. We're just doing prophecy, beheading the Christians. Weirdos. People are so weird. Make up excuses, dude. And whatever the case is, I said, Back to the Future, my favorite movies, 1, 2, and 3. They show hovering cars in part 2. Okay. They show the hovering car in part 2. They show they go into the future, and there's the cars there, and then Nike shoes, and then my shoes. I mean, I think they made those, but I mean all shoes. Like all shoes should tie itself, not just Nikes. And then that's 2015. We still don't have it. It's 2026. You're late. That's what I said. You're late. We don't have no hoverboards, no hover scooters. We don't got none of that stuff. I don't see it at Walmart. Let me go check Walmart. I didn't see it. The hover? Not that kind. I'm talking about the one that flies. No, not that. You know, they're a little late. And for 1, for 2, you gotta sell your soul for every little thing. I sure the heck ain't selling my soul for a hoverboard. I ain't selling my soul for no hoverboard. I ain't selling my soul for no flying car. You know what I'm saying? I'm not selling my soul for nothing. You got spaceships in heaven with spirits, not technology. It's with spirits, okay? It's with the spirits. The spirits, we have spirits in the heavens, yeah? That's what Ezekiel tells us. The spirits, there's living spirits in there. Ezekiel 1, okay? Read it. And you'll see there's living beings. It's not technology, magnets, hovering technology. It's not that. It's spiritual. This is not heaven, okay? Don't listen to them, boys and girls. Boys and girls, don't listen. Those aren't spirits. They're just technology, okay? And they're late. We should have had that 11 years ago. Where is it? And I'm not selling it. We don't need to sell our soul. They don't need to sell our soul for it. And then they say, there's no mark of the beast to open your. There's no mark of the beast. Locks, RFID implant chips are old. From 9/11. RFID chips, chips that start your car could be implanted in your hands. Chips to open a lock can do that. Now they're saying, no, we don't do that. No, we don't do that. But we got flying cars, and we got. If you could do flying cars, you could do a freaking implant chip and open a freaking door and start the car. They're lying. They're flappers, dude. Slap the flappers. Whoops. Lying flappers, dude. Implant chip from the car keychain to put in your hand to open your car door, your house door, start your car, and and the information in it. And that's old technology. That's 20 plus years old already. It's nothing new. And they say, no, we don't got that. No, we don't do that. That's a lie. They're trying to be holy. The government is trying to be holy, righteous, and still heaven. And say, oh, we don't got the mark of the beast, and we're gonna pray to Jesus, and then we're gonna steal heaven from Adam Durant. We're holy, righteous, but we're gonna call him a liar because we got flying cars. You're not gonna steal heaven, Ben shit. You're not born again. A born again person would never say they're gonna steal heaven. Hi, market. I can see your lights on. Hi, supermarket. I can see your lights on. Hi, sexy ladies. I see your lights on, baby. Is that for me to come over? Ow! Sexy lovers. Sexy lovers. They're always changing their answers. Oh, damn, that's so hot, baby. Oh, what is this, baby? A bowl? That's so hot, dude. That is so hot, baby. It is. It really is, baby.